What's the deal with y'all? It's y'all boy Battle Rap Chuck. Make sure y'all subscribe to that channel, alright? Now, it's something that I've been actually like thinking about. You know, I'm like looking at Tay-Rock and like the whole like gun titles, Easy to Block Captain. I'm just sitting back, just like looking at everything. Now, one thing I give Tay-Rock props for is because he did kind of like low-key like put Sue Surf back up in the mix when Sue Surf was doing a lot of messing up and doing a lot of choking in battles. You know, Sue Surf kind of started being like on kind of like a little, you know, he was like he started being prepared. You know what I mean? And this is when gun titles was represented. It was represented very, very well. And then I won't ever forget when Surf and Tay-Rock was supposed to go against Loaded Hollows, which is Loaded Lux and Hollow. I remember that. Surf, of course, ends up dealing with like, you know what I'm saying, situation, you know what I'm saying, with, you know, he ended up getting like, you know what I'm saying, like locked up or whatever. So it came down to Chess and Tay-Rock. And to me, I kind of felt like the way Tay-Rock body language was on stage, it seemed like he didn't want to do it, the fact that Sue Surf was gone. So I always felt like if Sue Surf is not really like repping gun titles, then there's no damn gun titles. Because it don't really get repped like that with Chess. It don't really get, like, well, it wasn't really getting repped like that with Easy to Block Captain. And it damn sure wasn't getting repped like that with Tay-Rock. It just wasn't, right? So then as we like fast forward, you know what I'm saying, like the whole like situation, right? When Sue Surf, you know what I'm saying, like went to jail or whatever, I always felt like it just shouldn't even be no more gun titles. That's how I always felt. But it takes for somebody to say, you know what, there's no more gun titles. It kind of even like happened with Cave Gang. You never really hear Cave, you know what I'm saying, you never really hear Tay-Rock say, you know what I'm saying, like there's no more Cave Gang. You never don't really hear, you know what I'm saying, with situations like this, with Tay-Rock saying like there's no more gun titles. So with Sue Surf with the jail, no more gun titles, to me. That's how I honestly felt. So I remember like when my homie asked me, because Tay-Rock was on Geechee Gotti's side, he was like, but ain't Easy to Block Captain gun titles or whatever? I'm like, you know what I'm saying, like, why not with gun titles? Like, he asked me some question like that. And I was like, well, at the end of the day, Easy to Block Captain was using them, and they was using him. Okay? It's that simple. So as you even like fast forward the situation even more, there's no more gun titles. It took for Easy to Block Captain to say he's no longer gun titles. So I guess the only gun titles right now, which is Chess and Tay-Rock, which is no longer really like represented. You never really hear about gun titles this and then gun titles that. But also maybe that also does messes up Chess, because Chess is nowhere near as consistent as Tay-Rock, so it's kind of hard to brand it off of Chess. Maybe that could be the reasons why. But it took for Easy to Block Captain to do that. And I'm also sitting here looking at it like, why Easy to Block Captain shouldn't be like the leader? Because it seemed like he knows, like, not because of his resume. Tay-Rock resume is better than Easy the Block Captain's. But the only reason, like, why I'm asking that is because Easy the Block Captain is going to be the one to say this and then say that. Tay-Rock ain't going to say nothing. So it takes for Easy the Block Captain to no longer be a part of gun titles. It takes for him to say something. It takes for him to say something. So, as we fast forward the situation once again, Tay-Rock is just talking about how much he wanna whoop Easy the Block Captain ass. How much he wanna beat Easy the Block Captain. Everybody and their mama got Easy the Block Captain losing to Geechee Gotti, and I agree, because I got Geechee Gotti, you know what I'm saying? I got Geechee Gotti winning too. And then all of a sudden, so because first you say, I want to kill this cat. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta holler and smack him up there. You know what I'm saying? I want to kill this dude. You know what I'm saying? I gotta holler and smack him first. But then the next day, you sit here and say that Easy the Block Captain gotta work, you know what I'm saying, to get you. But Easy the Block Captain, to me, haven't really lost no battles on URL. If you want to count the tournament, or if you want to say him and Chess is debatable. But I got Easy the Block Captain winning that battle. And then at the same time, it's like you on his side. And then you say, Easy the Block Captain left me. But it took somebody, but it takes somebody like an Easy the Block Captain to say there's no more gun titles. It could also take for Sue Surf to say there's no more gun titles. But the only reason why he's not going to say that is because he know what's up, you know what I'm saying, with the Tay-Rock situation. He linked up with Tay-Rock. They became like a tag team. Kind of bittered up his brand a little bit. And then I just sit back and then I just like look at the whole situation like, why you gotta talk to Smacky Beasley? Why? You know he can't go on URL. You know that. But then it's just like, why we can't see you on Rare Breed Entertainment? Even though I know why, but it's like, I would like to see you on Rare Breed Entertainment. I would like to see you on Chrome 23. But you gotta holler at SmackDown. See, I'm not happy about Easy the Block Captain no longer being a part of the URL. I'm not happy about that. I would like to see him back on URL. I really would. I really would like for him to be back on there. But I like the way how Easy the Block Captain moves more than the way Tay-Rock moves already. So maybe my whole point of this whole conversation is, maybe I just don't really consider Tay-Rock as a leader. You can learn a lot from Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock ain't nowhere near an easy person to beat on stage at all. But I don't consider Tay-Rock as a leader. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ask Smack and Beasley. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna say there's no longer gun titles. It takes for Easy the Block Captain to say he's no longer with gun titles. And then you see him and say, nah, he left me. Well, it took for him to do that because gun titles was no longer branded when Easy the Block Captain left. No, when Sue Surf left, gun titles was no longer branded. So I'm gonna be real. If Easy the Block Captain was to go against Tay-Rock right now, there is so much of what Easy the Block Captain could get off his chest more than what a Tay-Rock could get off his chest, unless Tay-Rock could tell us some things that we don't even know about. But Tay-Rock is not that type of battle rapper. Tay-Rock is a straightforward type battle rapper. He'll say a little something, but most of the time you're gonna hear Tay-Rock writing material, the way he writes, as far as like how nice he writes, and you're gonna hear some of his punches. So I feel like if Easy the Block Captain was to go against a Tay-Rock, I feel like he could get that. I'm not gonna say easily, but I feel like he could get Tay-Rock. Because it's like a Big K could probably make it more harder, But it depends on where Easy the Block Captain and Big K battles, because if Big K throws an ankle weight Easy the Block Captain, I'm not saying it's not going to be good, but I'm just feel like it's not going to be as appreciated. Because where is Big K home at? It's a rare breed. Big K has been on big stages. Big K has been everywhere. So I wouldn't be too surprised if he could blend in with any crowd. I wouldn't be too surprised about that. But it'd be a lot of people on the Easy the Block Captain side more than Big K. Just as long as Big K okay with that. Because I understand when you go up in there and like your back is against the wall. The way Geechee Gotti came up in there against Easy the Block Captain, I think Big K could do the same thing. Go to his hometown or 20 minutes, wherever, you know what I'm saying, wherever Easy the Block Captain at, where it's 20 minutes away. But the way how I'm like looking at this Tay-Rock situation, it's just like, you know, you're saying like, yeah, I gotta holler at Beasley, them, I gotta holler at this person, I gotta holler at that person. Nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to battle him, then go ahead. And I'm not saying this is over. I'm not saying this is the end of the road. But I would really, really like to see Tay-Rock go against Easy the Block Captain on Chrome. I would like to see that, since it can't be nowhere else. But to be real with you, the main battle that I want to see, though, is Easy the Block Captain versus Big K. I definitely want to see that. I want to see that more than any other battle. I don't care. I want to see Easy the Block Captain more than A Ward. I want to see Easy the Block Captain more than Charlie. I mean, I want to see Easy the Block Captain versus Big K more than the A Ward. I want to see him versus Big K more than a Charlie Clips. I want to see him versus Big K more than or like an Arsenal or somebody. I want to see him go against Big K. I think Big K probably will be the harder fight, but at least Big K could get up out them pockets and just start doing a whole lot of talking. Tay-Rock ain't really that type of battle rapper. He just gonna really just rap with you at the end of the day. But, you know, that's all I just came to really just sit here and just blog about, bro. I just look at it like, man, just like the way Tay-Rock moves, I just think Tay-Rock could move better than that if he really, really felt like he could. But hey, sometimes when you're loyal, you gotta take what comes with it. Go on.